Hi guys, welcome back to Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. Barbecue the way I like, folks, you know that? Today we're going to be doing a barbecued pork belly. Barbecued. We're going to cross hatch it. We're going to put some rub on there. We're going to put some barbecue sauce on it at the end. We're going to make it a killer barbecue pork belly sandwich. Alright? I'll bring you down and show you what I'm working with here in a minute. In the past I've done barbecue burn, let's see what I do. Burn ends, pork belly burn ends, pork belly cooked like a brisket. I done pork belly cooked like a pulled pork where you shred it all apart. Oh, that was amazing, folks. But this time we're just gonna do it a barbecue, all right, with barbecue sauce and some good stuff. Make a cool sandwich. All right, I'll show you what I got, folks. Hang on. I got me about a 5-pound pork belly off of Wild Pork's website. And if you like making a 125-mile round trip to get one from big box store, I had to order one online. It's a little thin. The only bad part about buying offline, you can't pick out the one you want. We're going to take this out of the package, but we're going to hit it up with some of this ScottsSmokedQ Classic. And at the end, we're going to finish it off with the ScottsSmokedQ Original. And we're also going to hit it with a little bit of 16 mesh pepper. Alright, let me get this out of the package, and I'll show you how we're going to prep this up. Alright folks, I got it out of the package. We're just going to kind of trim this up a little bit, get any scraggly edges off. It's a little thin on one end, but it's alright. Got a little cut right here, we ain't going to worry about that. This is skinless, there's no skin on this. This is what you'd make with bacon. Got me one of these fancy things. And we're going to just like square this up a little bit. Make it all pretty. Alright, we're going to take this and we're going to purdy this up. And like that. We're going to save this for some breakfast sausage later in the week. Alright. I kind of want to square it. Make it all square. Best as we can. You don't have to do this, but Scotty wants to look for a pretty thumbnail this time around, folks. Alright. Now we're going to take this thing and we're going to kind of mark it so we get a pretty even score line. We're going to score this right down to the meat. Now if you go into the meat, it ain't the end of the world, folks. I don't normally score anything. I'm not a big score fan, but this will make it look pretty. We're going to try to keep these as even as we can. Now we got these all opened up. Make sure they're all cut deep enough. Oh yeah. And we're going to get some of this, no binder today, folks. We're going to get some of the ScottsSmokedQ. So we're going to open this up. We're going to put this on pretty heavy. And if you don't have one that's not quite opened up, take your knife and open it up a little more. Like that. We want that rub right down to the meat, folks. Nice and heavy. Well, you can get the fatty side. You know, pork belly's 80% fat, folks. So it's not going to be healthy, but it will be delicious. We're going to get that right down there. Let's turn that around. Get that a little more right down to that meat, folks. Yeah. Open her up and get her right down in there. That way the barbecue sauce and everything can get right down there, folks. Right on the end. Nice and heavy with the ScottsQ. ScottsSmokedQ, not me. I'll leave all the links to ScottsSmokedQ down below. He's kind enough to send me some products to try out for him. And it's also an amazing product. I am not getting paid by ScottsSmokedQ, by the way. Just so you know. Alright. We want this even. We want everything to look orange. Orangish, reddish. Nice and thick. Alright. Now, we got that done. Now we're going to take some of this pepper. Alright, 16 mesh pepper. We're just going to apply a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. We're not making a Texas brisket here, folks. But I do like my pepper. Just like that. Nice and even. There we go. Alright, we're going to run this out. It's raining, kind of damp, cool. I got the smoke fire, Weber smoke fire fired up with Bear Mountain apple pilot. So we'll show you outside what we're going to do. Alright guys, I got the pork belly in. Boy, I wish I didn't have that cut in there. Oh well, still tastes good. I got a pan of apple juice. Not apple cider vinegar, just apple juice. We're going to run this up. Oh, wait a minute, almost forgot my probes. I got a smoke setting. We're running on smoke for 1 hour. And then we're going to kick it up to 250 after 1 hour. I may bring you back for that. I may not, depends on the weather. Right now it kind of stopped raining. There you are, folks. I'll put the probes in off camera. Smoke 1 hour, bump it up to 250. Applewood pellets, Bear Mountain. See you in a little bit, folks. Alright guys, been about an hour and a half on the smoke setting. She's looking just beautiful. Got everything starting to open up. I might put something underneath there. Plop that up a little bit. Piece of wood or something. Maybe not. Color's looking amazing. Not quite ready to spritz or mop yet. Internal temperature already at 130 degrees, folks. I'm going to bump it up if I get around to my setting. Oh, hang on, folks. I got a lot of stuff in the backyard. I'm going to bump it up, take it off smoke. I'm going to go up to the home page. I'm going to kick it up to about 225. There you go. I was going to go 275, but I got it all day and it's kind of let up on the rain. So, alright, see you in a couple hours, folks. Alright guys, the rain has returned. Let's see what she looks like after a couple hours. Oh yeah, looking good. Rendering out nicely. We got a little of that apple juice. Pull that out. Just kind of drizzle a little bit of apple juice on there. We'll sucking it right up, folks. Whew, nice and hot. So you got hot apple juice and you're not cooling the meat off. Yeah, folks. You got a spritz bottle. Kind of putting cold apple juice, cold apple cider on your hot meat. Now we're putting the same amount of temperature onto the hot meat, folks. Let's get an internal temperature. Don't want to leave the lid open too long while it's raining, but kind of hard on pork bellies to get an exact temp. 154, 147, or whatever the probe is. 155. I'm showing 158 on the thermal pro, so we're pretty close. Got church bells ringing. Alright folks, we back a couple more hours. Or when it hits 165 or so, we're gonna wrap it. Be right back, folks. Alright guys, the rain has returned. We hit 167. Ooh, that's looking nice. We're gonna take it out and wrap it. We're going to take it over here, wrap it, a little, put it over here where you can see me wrapping it in the rain, folks. A little acid rain from Canada won't hurt nothing. Alright. Woo! Getting that, folks? The camera getting wet. Ah, yeah. We're going to put this over. Well, look at the bottom, folks. Looks awesome. We're going to get some of that. Where's my mop? That apple juice, put on there. One more. Have about 4 or 5 tablespoons. We're going to wrap this as tight as we can get it. We don't want no air in here. Like that. Nice and tight, folks. And we'll return it to the smoker and let it ride up to about 195, folks. We'll be back then. Alright guys, it's still raining. We got it in the package. We're about 191 right now, folks. Let's take this out of the package. Try not to burn myself. I always burn myself though. Whoa. Look at that, folks. Now, hold up, you get mother's glove on. For a glove, please get me. Alright. We'll take it out. Oh, is it tender, folks? Wow, look at that. Whoa, I dropped my juice. Dump that back on. Oh, well. Get a little more of that ScottsSmokedQ. Now, we're going to get some of that ScottsSmokedQ sauce on there. We got some of the ScottsSmokedQ original. We're going to hold this up. We're going to get that ScottsSmokedQ in all them nooks and crannies, folks. Where'd my brush go? Oh, I left my brush. Alright, we're going to have to do this the hand way, folks. It's raining. I'm not going to run back to the house to get my brush. Thought I had it in my pocket. Yeah, well, that looks good. Look at that. No brush marks, folks. Oh, yeah. Barbecue pork at its finest. We'll put that back. Ooh, that's nice and tender, folks. I'm going to come out and do this a couple more times off camera, and I'll see you in the house. Alright guys, there it is. The barbecue pork belly with ScottsSmokedQ Classic and SmokedQ Original. Use any favorite barbecue sauce and spice you want. This thing is extremely tender, folks. Been resting for about 15 minutes. I gotta get this thing going. Get this thing uploaded. We're gonna build us a killer sandwich. Let's open that up. I tried to protect the bottom from getting too hard. I think I did a good job. Look at that smoke ring, folks. From the Bear Mountain pellet. This thing is super tender. Let's build us a sandwich, folks. Tasting good. Got that nice oregano flavor. Got us some Duke's mayo with some garlic and pepper. Pretty good sandwich spread. I'm gonna put that on there. Now let's build this up. Take this right out of the middle, folks, if we can. Oh, look at that. Like I said, beautiful smoke ring. Fat rendered down excellent. Oh, yeah. Wow. Tender. Yeah, now that's a sandwich there, folks. Let's try this piece right here before we eat the sandwich. Tender. Oh, rub that sauce. Excellent. Get my towel, folks. Now, wow, that's good. Never barbecued a pork belly, do it. I'm gonna put some shredded lettuce. Now, this is my sandwich, folks. And we'll get some more of that garlic mayo up here. That Duke's garlic pepper. Let's hit it with some more of that sauce. Yeah. Now you're gonna build a sandwich. Build a sandwich, folks. Well, it ain't. Got one of them fancy burro breads. Now that's a sandwich built for a king. Nice tender barbecue pork. Give me, folks, I'm not going to bring you up, but I'm going to take a bite of this thing. Bite through. Tender. That again, folks. Get a little close up of that smoke ring. Excellent. Focus. The fat and everything just nice and tender, folks. Took it up to 195. Took about 6 hours. Got into a little stall there for a while. Like cotton candy, folks. Many ways to do a pork butt or a pork belly. Burn in. That cook it, you pull apart. If you ever find a pork belly on sale, pick it up. I got this one from Wild Fork. The rub is excellent. I want to thank ScottsSmokedQ for letting me do a few videos for them. Excellent product. As always, I'll have all the information down below. Go check them out. Don't cost you a dime to look. Peace out, folks.